Hey everybody, this is Stream Mug. I'm standing in front of a shaman type store, and we wanted to talk to you about the potential or the possibility of evil out here. I was talking to somebody the other day about it, and I thought it might be something that I should bring up. That's good. Anyway, this shaman store right now, as we know, as Christian followers, we know that we don't believe in shamans since it's a type of kind of adoring the earth. Some say it might be even witchcraft, but they obviously worship a lot of very odd things. I mean, I haven't followed up on exactly what they believe, but a lot of it, I believe, is kind of like a witchcraft type thing. But I just want to talk to you about a couple of conversations I had the other day. And one of them was that a good friend of mine told me and asked me if I had seen during the night extremely large individuals walking down the street in the middle of the night. He said 2 in the morning. He said they were up to close to 10 feet tall each person. The woman slightly smaller, the male was white, the woman was black, and they walked extremely funny. Asked me if I had seen this couple, and they know that I'm around somewhat early in the evening, so they asked me, and I said no. But there are evil things that happen in the city. Let me see if I could bring out a couple of situations. Since this shaman place has been here, I remember not being too far away from here, about 2 blocks away. I had found about 20 pigeons and doves without their heads. It looked like their blood was drained, and they were tossed in front of a bus stop. I had come across that, and I kind of cleaned up a little bit. The ones really the ones that people would step on, but a lot of them were left around in the street area. So, and eventually, about a week or two later, it was finally cleaned up by the city. Obviously, some kind of witchcraft, some kind of brujeria, and that seems to be at one time. This is back about 5 years ago. So that was around, and we had the shaman still here, and this was about the time he showed up. I could be mistaken, but I kind of linked it right away to these guys. And even throughout the weeks and months, I had found headless canaries and headless, what are these birds called? I used to own one of them actually. Parakeets around, and I attribute that to maybe some owls maybe scooping down and eating off the heads. But I found, that was just soon after that I found these headless birds that were thrown around, at least 20 of them in this one spot. I think somebody dug them out of the trash can and just threw them out. I'm not sure what happened there, but pretty nasty either way. During the nights of 3 or 4 occasions, I've heard howling in the early morning hours, and I've heard growling, people talking in a growl. Pretty creepy, pretty demonic, pretty evil. And I've heard that around 3 or 4 occasions, and it's usually close to where I sleep. Kind of frightening for those who, are uncomfortable with those things. I just kind of overlook it as being part of the life out here. Let's see, demonic entities, absolutely. I believe they're out here during the night, wandering through the night like a roar, ready to, maul the Christians and all the people. And let's see, I had one incident also too of a lady who was definitely possessed by demonic beings, because she would go up and down our streets out here growling and cursing and worse than a sailor. Horrible, horrible. And such a deep voice for a woman, and just mean and nasty and just very demonic. And she's definitely possessed. The city kind of got tired of her and ended up shipping her off to down south of the border, where I was told that she was now in some kind of mental hospital. But she was here for quite some time, several years, roaming the streets, growling, just cursing everybody out. That's definitely, I ran into her, and she's definitely demonic, had a demonic entity. The demons do exist. I seem to find them throughout the nights only. Although, and I think some of that might, of those kind of possessions and stuff, I think it's due to the drugs as well. Somebody mentioned that, and I probably do agree that it can be due to some of the overdose on drugs and just regular use of drugs. It burns out the brains, and you have a lot of craziness out here. And if you guys seen guys on crystal meth and heroin and coke, you will agree with me that does crazy things to individuals and brings out the worst side. So, anyways, I'm close to this shop. Looks like a plain regular just shop here in the corner, but a lot of evil things that come from it. And I just spoke about a few items, a few incidents, and I think there's more I can talk about, but kind of short in time. And I'm just hoping I could get this video out. So, anyway, this is Street Monk saying adios. El Shaman Kekura is the store. So anyways, tell me what you guys think, and we'll talk later. Adios.